And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight, we'll see the Houston Rockets as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Lakela, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. But I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. They've got James, Garnett out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Curry, and it's Kobe in at the two-guard spot. And for the Hawks, lights out there with Junior, and it's the closer. Then there's Bailey, and it's Thomas in at the three. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Garnett can't get it to go. Thomas goes in. Garnett with the block. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Curry, that's good.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
Here's lights out. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively. And he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension and when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now here's Bryant. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. A three ball. The rebound by the closer.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Kobe following the three by Atlanta. Takes it inside. Outside for Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Thomas gets the bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Curry. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Junior with it. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Bailey misses. Rockets trail by 3. And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
Here's Gray following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Shoots the three. Gray's shot is off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Kobe. Got a hand on it. They get it back. KG, that's good. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. pass to Bailey. Here's lights out. Last time out he had 13 points. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Lights out's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you. And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Floats it up for James. And LeBron throws it down.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
Here's lights out. He's got 5. To the middle. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Gray's shot is off. Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Bryant looking around. 6 to shoot. Over Bailey. Bryant can't get it to go.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Gray. That's good on the jump shot.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
So it's the Rockets now, trailing by 2. And a deep three from Curry. Rebound by the Hawks. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the 3 by Atlanta. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. From 17 feet out, Thomas grabs the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And they're pushing it up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Atlanta making a switch here. Braves checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Kevin Garnett. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Curry is inside. Gray's there, and it's blocked.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Here's lights out. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And it's a 12-point Hawks lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Gray, that's good.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Rockets. A 12-point game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
Nice shot by James.
They're
there's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back. Always quick with an answer.
Here's the closer in the game against Boston. Very impressive. There's the triple. It's hauled in by LeBron.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Atlanta with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The closer, that's good. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside Curry. Rebound Atlanta. The closer's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. The closer's got 5 points so far. James, the pass to Wembanyama. It's blocked. Pass to Lights Out. Outside, Kobe. 1:52 left to play in the first. And stolen by Junior. From deep 3-point land. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Bryant outside. Back to James. They need this. Rebound Atlanta. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams will make substitutions. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Stephen Curry.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
Embiid sets the pick for LeBron. Another miss by Houston.
They've been sensational on the backcourt to start this game.
They set the pick. Antetokounmpo against Thomas. Nice move. It's good. Thomas got 8.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's James. A 14-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
Now, Junior, after LeBron's 3-pointer that didn't go.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Giannis. Scoreless thus far. Just 5 to shoot. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. For 3, West doesn't go for it. And so it's Atlanta finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Hawks so far.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Antetokounmpo out there with Embiid. Then it's James. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's West in at the 1 spot. Now here's LeBron. Here's McGrady. Atlanta with the rebound. Thomas got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
West with the steal. Pass to McGrady. Sinks the three-pointer.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach, Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back over to you, Kevin.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Petrovic with the pass to Gray. Outside Conley. Pass to Gray. Launches a 3. Rockets with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Embiid the screen. Here's McGrady. Connects on the 17-footer. McGrady's got 5 now.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Here's Petrovic. McGrady covering. Embiid with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, the Rockets score.
Well, we've seen Giannis add to his game over the years, and a consistent pull-up jumper might make him unguardable.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Bailey's checked in for Atlanta. And a change for the Rockets. Garnett's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Thomas inside. James defending. Thomas kicks to Gray. to the wing right side. Hawks passing it around. The Hawks again can't hit. Giannis sets a screen for McGrady. Over Conley. Rebounded by Bailey. The Hawks leading by 20. Pass to Thomas. Here's Gray from downtown. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. In the corner, it's James. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Lights out checked in for Atlanta. And a shift in the front office for the Atlanta Hawks this past summer. Tim, what do you think might have led to that pivot?
Well, Atlanta has missed the playoffs for 2 straight seasons, but their young pool of talent is demonstrating they've gotten some of these right.
And Embiid throws it down.
Well, trying to keep Embiid off the glass must feel like pushing a brick wall. Nice second chance opportunity there.
Here's Petrovic. He has yet to score. Here's Bailey. Sinks the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Bryant. James kicks to Kobe. It's stolen. And it's Bailey at the elbow. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Bailey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Outside, Bryant. The shot's good on the assist by West. Bryant's got 5 now.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Bounce pass, Thomas. Petrovic. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Is checked in for Petrovic. Curry's checked in for the Rockets. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
And you look at Garnett, he's received the 4th most votes in the West. If the All-Star game were today, he'd be starting.
And that's the way it should be. As dynamic as he's been this season, it wouldn't be right if he wasn't a part of that starting lineup.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Bryant's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Thomas, that's good.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now, here's Curry. 9 points last game. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Joel Embiid.
35, Kevin Durant.
Lob pass to Garnett. And Thomas with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Kobe after the basket by Atlanta. Another miss by Houston.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Gray passes to Baylor. Here's lights out. He's got 12. 4 on the clock. Fires top of the key. It's hauled in by LeBron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here's Durant. And just miss after miss right now.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. After the basket by Atlanta, Garnett wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Garnett's got his third basket of the night right there.
And good things tend to happen when you run your offense through Steph.
Lights out, passes to Gray. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Pulls up, high post, and the jumper is on the mark. Bryant's got 7 points.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Gray passes the lights out. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game. KD dishes to Kobe. Poke loose. Thomas with the steal. Here's lights out. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into easy points.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Kobe. And he drops it in from the low post. Bryant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
Here's Gray. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Curry kicks to LeBron. Houston moving it around. Left side, Bryant. Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Gray passes the lights out. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Back to James. Outside, Kobe. The jump hook. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Kobe's got 13.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back. Atlanta calls timeout.
closers checked in for the Hawks. And a switch here also for Houston. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Kevin Durant. And there's 1:45 left in the first half of basketball. Here's lights out. He's got 17. Shot clock at 6. From 18 feet away, Curry with the rebound. Houston's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now here's Bryant. He's got 13. And it's blocked. Here's Dean. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
LeBron kicks to Kobe. And it's blocked. To the paint and stolen by LeBron. Another steal. Now, here's Junior. Not a lot of room, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got a pair of triples in the second now for Atlanta.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And so it's Atlanta sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
Well, it's always an honor to be selected, especially if it's your first All-Star game. It's just a sign of respect.
And some newbies trying to make their case. A couple of great candidates out there trying to close strong. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're playing with fantastic discipline. Very few forced shots. They're moving the ball, creating a ton of good looks.
Yeah, I'd call it a clinic. This is how you run an offense.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting about 59% from the floor. Offensively, they've been running without a hitch. So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Junior. Thomas is out there with Bailey. And it's the closer. And it's lights out in at the 2. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Launches it. The rebound by the closer. The closer's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments, using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Lights out with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Wembanyama outside. Now here's James. He has 6. Here's Bryant. And off the glass. That one's good. Bryant's got 15 points.
Nice set there. Making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Here's Gray. Off target from three-point range.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Pass to Bailey. Here's lights out. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Curry with it. Gray's there. Curry kicks to LeBron. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 12.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Pass to Gray with the shot, and he nails the jumper. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. From outside the arc, rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Junior gets it to go on the assist from Bailey. 19 points for Junior.
And that's his 2nd 3 of the half and his 5th overall, really lighting it up.
For 3, Kobe hits the three-point bomb.
Firing back. Kobe enjoys any opportunity to tap his competitive spirit.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Kobe Bryant, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for the Rockets, Victor Wembanyama, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Gray. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Outside Bryant. Wembanyama finds James. Outside Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Over Bailey. The shot by Bryant, no good. Atlanta's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Curry passes to Wembanyama. The Rockets with another miss. The Hawks have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Pass to Lights out. Gray inside. Working on Bryant. Gray's shot is off. Now Curry. 12 points for him. And he drives in. Got a piece of it. Lights out, passes to Dean. Now Bailey. James covering. And a wide open look for Junior. Another 3 for Atlanta. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
I've been really impressed with how intense their defense has been. They are picking up steals left and right, which is disrupting their opponent's rhythm.
It's Thomas on the wing. Defended by Wembanyama. Pass to Bailey. Here's Gray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Rockets. Bryant outside. No good from outside. The Hawks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Thomas against James. And stolen by LeBron. Wembanyama looking it over. Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Garnett. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Bailey. That one falls coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 7th assist here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Curry from deep three-point land. The Rockets with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Bailey sends a screen for Junior. That 3 off the mark. And the foul called on the great one. That is his first foul of the game. The Machines checked in for the Hawks. Petrovic is checked in for Lights out. And a switch here also for Houston. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And for Houston, they're shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Makes it off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Gray. Nailed from three-point land. Gray's got 25 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
LeBron passes to Kobe. Releases. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bailey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Petrovic. High arcing shot. And Bailey puts it in. 14 points for Captain Clutch.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Outside, James. Wembanyama sets a screen for LeBron. That shot, no good. Atlanta shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Mike Conley's checked in for Junior. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Here's Giannis, and it's denied. Dean passes to Gray. There's the three. Rockets with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to James. Outside Bryant.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
It's blocked, and they get it back. The Rockets again can't hit. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's Curry with the drive, and James throws it down.
Yeah, and how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. McGrady comes in for Bryant. And West subs in for Curry. Dean passes to Cummings. West with some nice D. The Rockets shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. James kicks to Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
3 points.
LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
Wow, that is just a beautiful shot. Embiid with great touch from distance.
Great. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Houston making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. .51 seconds left to play in the third. West with the ball. Still yet to score. Garnett the pass to McGrady. Back to Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
23 seconds left in the third. Gray passes to Dean. Over Garnett. The closer, that's good. The closer's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Garnett. Antetokounmpo out there with Bryant. Then there's West, and it's McGrady in at the shooting guard. West, right side. Kick out to Giannis. Back to West. Pass to McGrady. The three-pointer, no good. And for the Hawks, they're shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. And Boozer gets it to go.
And there's a lot of script behind Boozer's game, so the inside contact won't deter him.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here is West. Here's Bryant. Here's McGrady, and the shot goes in.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
West against Giddey. Pass to Vandeweghe. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Giddey, the pass to Petrovic. Back to Giddey. The shot comes out. West with some nice D. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And it's the machine with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks making a change here. McCollum's checked in.
C.J. McCollum.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's West. Boozer with the rebound. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Vandeweghe passes to Boozer. Garnett with the block. Floats it up for Bryant. It's intercepted. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, you just feel awful for him. Injuries are the very worst part of this game.
Houston making some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Kevin Durant subbed in for Bryant.
Get loud for your Atlanta dancers.
Mike Conley's checked in for McCollum. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. McGrady outside. Shot from the top of the key. Count it.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Conley, the pass to Petrovic. Boozer a screen on McGrady to stop the drought, and Boozer lays it in. Boozer's got 4 this quarter.
With his build and touch, Boozer can be lethal inside. What a strong finish.
McGrady right side. Fades back. It's rebounded by Gray. Gray's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. That one goes in.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Pass to Petrovic. One thing we see sometimes, players opting to represent themselves when it comes to signing a contract. In other words, Tim, they don't have an agent. Why do you think that is?
Well, I think most players, Kevin, understand that the numbers are pretty set, particularly for the superstar. If you know you're going to get a supermax, why not keep more of what you make? Why pay an agent?
That's a good point. West the bounce pass. Inside. And Garnett with the slam.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
West against Conley. Out to the wing. Here's Vandeweghe. 6 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by KD.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Wembanyama. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Petrovic. Here's Gray. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. There's the drive. Bucket is good.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Here's Petrovic. Pass to Gray. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Goes to Houston.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Atlanta. Houston also making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Garnett. James comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for West. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Curry passes to McGrady. Atlanta with the rebound.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Pass to Gray. You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
Here's Vandeweghe. Covered by LeBron. Pass to Gray. Clock at 4. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
The Hawks making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. And a switch here also for Houston. Garnett, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Vandeweghe. The Hawks again can't hit. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Back to Wembanyama. Takes a 3, and it's McGrady that time on the assist by Wembanyama. McGrady's got 9 points here in the second half. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Shoots from the line. Gray's shot is off. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Stolen away. Pass to Gray. From down in the low post, it goes. Gray's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Curry against McCollum. Puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Gray. Gray's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. To the wing on the left. Here's Vandeweghe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over James. Vandeweghe misses. Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. A shot by McGrady, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Pass to Boozer. Here's Vandeweghe. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kevin Garnett.
First team foul. At the line for Atlanta, Kiki Vandeweghe, taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And he sinks the second. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. McGrady outside. From deep, LeBron. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got his 3rd assist on the night. Atlanta has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hawks.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lights Out.
Well, he was all over the place out there, creating turnovers. Quick hands, quick feet, nothing was getting past him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Hawks shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
McGrady outside. Garnett with the screen for McGrady. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Atlanta making a switch here. Boozer's checked in. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Gray inside. Defended by Wembanyama. Bangs home the trifecta.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Tracy McGrady on the wing to stop the run. Put it down hard.
Watch out below. Woo.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Lights Out.